Hello folks, this is Eko. The dev streams with the fun pimps are officially over, but the gameplay is just beginning. In this video, I'll break down the 2.5-hour playthrough into 5 key issues that I saw that I believe are going to impact how we play the game. Afterwards, I'll give my prediction for the Alpha 20 release date. So tonight we are back. I'm joined with Joel and Rick. We are going to do our first A20 playthrough. This should be exciting. If you guys want to say anything, Rick, by all means.
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is first hands-on. We're really excited about it. A20's moving along. Anyway, this is we'll be doing other streams following this with some of the other developers. You know, you'll get to pick on other people and make videos of them if you want. Anyway, say hi, Joel.
Hey, how's it going?
So for the sake of amusement, go ahead and pause the video and go down in the comments and tell me who you think is going to die the most and how many times. If you find this info on Alpha 20 helpful, please subscribe and go check out my other coverage. So item number 1 I'll call out is the world environment. Just watching Lathan move across the map here, you can tell that this looks absolutely nothing like Alpha 19. As he moves further into the city, you'll see things become more and more dense, which is going to change the way we look for zombies coming at us and move around the map. Parkour will become more important, and your choice of base location will be heavily influenced. See, in the last dev stream, they mentioned that there would be a gateway or trader at the beginning of every city/township. And this leads me directly into item number 2. In Alpha 19, we always have that moment of truth where we make it to the trader the first time, and you go to look up the quests, and you cringe when you see that there's nothing closer than 1 kilometer away, and realize that you have nothing other than your own 2 legs to get you there. You can see here in the options that Lathan has, there's not a single quest farther than 500 meters. For me, this is such a huge quality of life enhancement here, so we don't have to spend such a large portion of the game just hoofing it around the map. The third item hasn't been really mentioned since the first dev stream. At that point, they had discussed reducing the availability of food to increase the challenge from a survival perspective. Take a quick gander at Lathan's food bar here and see what he's got to say.
Oh, found some cat food. As my my food is now blinking red.
And as you watch in the background, Lathan's food bar rarely goes above 50%, and they spent a ton of their time just trying to find food to upkeep. This has the potential to make some of the hunting and then the food management perks a little bit more valuable. Number 4 on the list is going to be the new zombies. Now, honestly, I didn't expect any different behavior from them, but watch this crazy spider zombie making distances that I don't think I'm used to seeing them make, and this is the new model that they have.
You fucking kidding me? You were like, they can't jump this high.
So even Lathan seems a little bit incredulous as this thing goes leaping straight into the base from the outside. Next, we get to see our first view of the hoodie zombie in action. Overall, this is a pretty solid improvement from the old thug zombie, but insofar as behavior, it doesn't seem to be any major shifts.
Oh, look at him. There's a soldier.
Soldiers are nasty. Yeah, they are.
I wish we could have gotten a little bit better look at the soldier zombies. You'll see a little bit more here in a second, but if you recall from the earlier dev stream, the soldiers had those movable parts where their chest kind of flapped open and had chunks hanging off. So they're one of the ones I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, how they look in actual gameplay. So number 5 is one that I had a hunch about, but I didn't think it would be quite as impactful as what I saw in the playthrough. The first thing to note is that Lathan picks up a level 2 pipe machine gun on day 1 before you even hit nighttime. And even if he didn't find one out of the gate like he did here, once you look at the cost to actually craft these pipe weapons, there's almost no reason for you not to have one by, say, day 2 or 3. All of them seem to have the same cost of 4 iron pipes, 2 glue, and 6 wood. So of these, the only really difficult one is glue, and typically if you can find bones in murky water, you're good to go. So this brings me to 2 questions. Are they effective at early game stage? And what is the availability of ammunition? So here we'll see Lathan leveraging that pipe machine gun that he picked up on day 1. He's mowing through zombies pretty well with it. So you notice there is the longer reload time with it, but otherwise probably has slightly diminished damage, but seems to be doing pretty well. Also, as an aside, here's our quick showing of the hazmat zombie. And we can also check out the pipe pistol to get another sense of the efficacy of some of the other weapons. Similar to the pipe machine gun, the only drawback really seems to be the reload time on it. Still getting 6 rounds per reload, and the rate of fire doesn't seem too bad at all. So this brings me to the final limiting factor of ammo.
I got some bullets.
What kind of bullets?
7.62.
I'll trade you some 7.62 for some 9mm.
I got 9mm.
I don't have any 9mm.
I got 9mm.
So here we've got the team talking about swapping ammo. Lathan's already sitting on 300 rounds combined between 9mm and 7.62. So what this tells me overall is that the pipe weapons are going to have a massive impact to how we play the early game. Now I'll be very curious to see on the next playthroughs at what stage we start to see the higher tier weapons come into the game. So those are the top insights that I captured from the playthrough. Let me know if there were others that you saw. Now let's move on to release status and who died the most.
All right, hey, let's get one thing out of the way while we're loading things up. So we all thought and hoped that we could get this in the community's hands before Halloween. There are 127 must-fix bugs in our queue. We're trying to get fixed up. So don't be disappointed if it takes longer than Halloween.
So in addition to this, there was one other factor which Lathan brought up.
Actually, we cannot do a restore power quest. Mainly because the actual quest itself is not wired into... it's not actually wired up. We're still finishing the last bits on it.
So the power quest by itself doesn't warrant a huge concern, but that combined with the 127 must-fix defects that Rick previously mentioned really lends me to think that we still aren't going to be seeing even the experimental version until the end of November. So that's my prediction, folks. Speaking of predictions, it's time to see who died the most, so we'll just show you.
Just killed a chicken.
Oh, I stepped on... There was spikes behind me.
Did you die?
Yeah,
Just
I died. I didn't even get hit. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh shit, big dog.
So as we watch Lathan die his second death, if you found this content valuable, please consider subscribing me and joining me on my journey. And now may we lay Prime to rest.
Oh my god. You like lured it to me.
Oh, I'm dying too.
Oh my god.
Thanks, folks, and have a fantastic day, or at least one that's better than Lathan's. Eko out.